Hey traders, what's good? I thought I'd do another little backtesting session. I'm not gonna cut in this backtesting session whatsoever, so I might stutter. The sound might not be too clean. Usually when I do these, I just do it in silence and just do it by myself. But a lot of you guys actually wanted to hear me and explain kind of the thought process behind the trades. So that's exactly what I'll do. So what was really highly requested was the NASDAQ. And especially like on the 5-minute time frame. A lot of you guys want to see me trade on the 5-minute time frame. I know that my entries on the 1 minute are sometimes like super refined, which of course I'm pretty proud of. But I do understand that you just want to see how do I do on the 5-minute chart. All right, I'm gonna do a few efforts to stay credible. It's insane. Like I use random.org and even then people say your video is edited. So what I will do is I will leave this little clock up here. So it's a website, it's called clocktab.com and it's going to continuously display the time up here. So you can actually follow that along. And yeah, just an extra measure of credibility, I would say. So first things first, we're going to go to random.org and quickly generate ourselves a date. All right, so I had a little trouble even finding the random.org, so I suppose the previous part will be cut, but from now on, while I'm backtesting, there will be no more cuts. How will we approach this? Let's first start with a month, I presume, so 10, so that's October. We'll be backtesting October. Let's go with date. I think October has 31 days, so let's see. Right, so we'll do the 13th of October and then a year. I believe that FX Replay has data from 2015 all the way to 2024, right? A lot of people also mentioned, you do it ahead of time. I don't like that. So let's actually stick with like 2021 or let's even do, 2022. Let's do 2022. That's not really recent, is it? It's 2 years ago. So let's see. Right. And we received 2021. So let's put that in here. It was 13th of October, right? So let's do a 100K account. NAS. By the way, I will include timestamps so you can skip through the video because I know that some people don't really care about my credibility or whatever. So October the 13th, that's a Wednesday. So let's actually start on that Tuesday just so we have the full day. We'll be trading the London session as well as the New York session, by the way. Let me quickly change up my music here. That's better. Some nice lo-fi. Name YouTube backtesting. And we're on the NAS. Looking good, right? 2021. Yes. Wait. Let's see. All right, so everything that I trade is just going to give you a little disclaimer. So I'm only going to be trading the 5 minutes. I usually mainly trade the 15 minutes and then refine on the 1 minute to take my entries. But I will do the 5 minute here because, it just holds as much data as the both of them, just a little less detailed, I would say. All of the stuff that I'm going to be doing right here is stuff that I also teach in the course that I have. Feel free to check it out. There is no need for you to check it out. I mainly made it because people requested it. So it's there if you want it, because I receive a lot of comments. Can you teach me? I have a course. I do also have a private mentorship, but that one is closed right now. So, all right, that's just a little disclosure. And I don't mean closed. It's just full. I'm not taking any new persons right now. So if you want it, I could foresee like a waiting list or something. We'll see. All right, so let's get started with this. We are gonna first go to the London session. I'll be trading the London session. Let me check the chart here. Yeah, to me it's very obvious. The main liquidity is on the top side right here. What we noticed right here is that the Asian session was very efficiently liquidated by that London session right here. So this to me is a protected low. And given that this is a protected low, I can trade away from that. Now, if you look at the Asian session, I can also immediately see that we have liquidity built up. So I'm going to take a trade away from this. I'm hoping that we will liquidate those lows from the Asian session. And then my target can easily be the high right here from today, or the previous day, I mean. So yeah. Let's see if this works out when the London session opens. I'll be risking 0.5% per trade. That seems reasonable. This might seem like a random or lucky trade or whatever you want to call it. It's really not. It's pretty simple. This could of course fail because of the tightness of the stop loss, but we'll see. Oh, that's really quick. Yeah, oh, it's good. Not really leaving much behind. All that it leaves behind is these lows right here. Nothing we can really manage off of because it didn't liquidate anything yet. Alright. Now, honestly, since we swept this, we also swept this on the left right here, which is a very significant level from yesterday. Could actually start thinking of possibly taking shorts off of this level. And I'm not going to close this position yet because the overall direction is going to be bullish, right? I'm just going to be looking if I could potentially enter a short here somewhere. This to me is not too convincing just yet. So this is nice because now we have some ICT traders very interested, right? On the 1 minute, we're going to affirm the ICT 2021 model. So I'm going to use their stop losses basically to hopefully catch a short, let's say this level. And then as soon as we reach that level and I see some kind of confirmation, oh damn. If I see confirmation here, I might take long, or might just be, risking it, but let's wait because I don't really have any place to put my stop loss. We could definitely reach deeper into this imbalance because if you take a look at price right here, there's like support and resistance down here. So it could be that we dig a little bit deeper before going back up. All right. I like this. This is good enough for me. That's a liquidation of the only bit of liquidity we actually had that is unprotected from the London session here. So I'm going to use this as a re-entry. By the way, this trade hit take profit quite quickly, so we're already up quite a bit, I think. This one is running. I might need to keep like a close eye on this one. Let's see. Didn't even liquidate anything to the left. So this is, to me, this is where a lot of SMC traders are going to be very interested in shorts, right? So we're going to have to give them some kind of reaction where we can then, and that makes me very comfortable that we will not be taking this because we cannot let them profit, right? Well. Yeah, so we did liquidate this, but it doesn't make too much sense to me. So I'm thinking we might just return to these lows. And if we do, I'm going to want to take an entry, use my intermediate protected low here as my stop loss. All right, there we go. Very nice reaction. Now I'm going to have to look out to the reaction that it gives us right here. As for now, it's leaving relative equal highs, right? So that's perfect. But if I see that price like react slowly there, I might have to close my positions here. Also, this cannot be taken out anymore. If we do, then yeah, this is now protected. So, oh, there we go. Right, so that was, yeah, there were quite a bit of trades here. Already up, damn, 21%. But hey guys, it's impossible. You know, your guru told you that it is impossible to make 21%. So watch out. No, it's not impossible. But all right. And all of these levels, like, you can see them, right? You can see all of these levels. I'm not making stuff up here, am I? So let's go to the next London session here. See if we can catch something. So right now I'm thinking we will just continue our move upwards, right? So let's see if we can have a few opportunities to continue upwards. This was a sweep, right? But given that there was no real follow through, I'm not considering this as a real sweep anymore. So I'm not going to be looking for any more shorts. We could argue that, yes, we have quite a bit of liquidity built up right here. But if we zoom out, like, it's pretty clear where the most traders are going to be looking at, right? Let us see. And we are forming lows here. If we take these out, I'm actually interested in a long. Stop loss would have to be wide, of course. Honestly, that doesn't really matter. Target. We could go for the full run. Let's see. Who knows, right? Is there news? No, there's no news. So honestly, now that I think of it, that position is quite unlikely, actually. We are building decent liquidity here as well. Let's see, is this New York open? Not yet. Okay, yeah, I am honestly kind of liking the way price is forming right now. We have this. We also have this now. Now this even strengthens it. So honestly, I could see myself taking a long off of a potential liquidation of this. Now this is no longer of importance for obvious reasons. Stop loss could be something like this. And then I will have the exact same target. It's not going to fill us. It's just going, isn't it? Mitigates the imbalance here. Starts pushing up. I don't know. I kind of like that. And we also have like, and I'm just thinking about the 1 minute here, right? But I cannot look at it, but this candle formation is telling me that there is probably a 1 minute low here. We had this 1 minute low, ran below it quite aggressively, mitigated like the extreme imbalance from this latest move, right? I think here was a liquidity sweep. So this to me is a nice indication that we're likely going to continue on from here. So now this position goes away, and I'm not a trend trader, by the way. This has nothing to do with the trend or whatever. Okay, I like this. This is probably making a lot of reversal traders pretty nervous seeing these candles, so they might be entering positions here. Is that the extreme? Yes, that is the extreme of that trend line, right? Can we take it out? Yes, we can. Okay, that's good. So no fill here, no fill here, and that is good. Okay, let's go to the next session. Wow, just continuing to blast upwards, it seems. So given that we now ran above all of this liquidity, we're gonna need to see some, so we know that the market moves in 3 phases, right? Accumulation, manipulation, and the distribution. So given the fact that we just had like massive distribution here, we're going to need to switch to the first cycle again. So in my opinion, we're probably going to be accumulating this day. So on this day, I don't expect price to just continue up higher. Like the market doesn't work that way. So we'll see. Took out all of that extreme liquidity here. Let's see. None of these previous levels are really relevant at this point. There is this that I'm going to take into account. But I'm mainly going to be looking at like the intraday pricing for today. Sorry if I'm like aggressive with the charts. All right. Let's see if there's like follow through here. There is. We might not actually revisit that. And if we do, it might already be too late. I really like this. I really do like this, but nothing significant to target. Given this, we only actually have this as a reliable point, which is not too strong to my liking. I don't think that there's going to be a lot of retail interested in taking longs off of this high up in price. So I'd like to see some more people building up a bias to potentially go short. So perhaps there was interest. All right, so now we know that a lot of ICT traders got smoked. So this basically tells me like we're gonna continue with longs. So my assumption here, we know that SMC, what do? They wait for a sweep on liquidity, which we didn't have. So now right here, the normal supply and demand traders probably managed to get a long here. Honestly, there might not be a trade here actually. I like this. I like this trend line. And I don't trade those, by the way. I counter those. So what I'm going to do, if we take a closer look right here, what do we see? Ooh. So let's do something like this. And then, yeah, we cannot target this because like I just mentioned, it's going to probably be an inside day. So let's not be greedy here and target this low here. Sorry, this high right here. Okay. This is nice. I can actually probably trade this. Let's set a limit at the this candle right here. Try to basically target our entry here. Do a limit. See if price wants to come back. Oh, okay, perfect. Yes, good. Nice. I like this. Can enter off of this as well. With our target being this high. So then we have two positions if we don't get stopped out, of course, which we shouldn't. There's the fill. And I'm already going to move my stop losses to break even. I don't want to see price come back at all. There we go. And at this point, I might be able to take trades still. Now, of course, if we take a look, we're going to have to smoke these guys. So these guys are now still in longs, right? The supply and demand traders. We're going to want to smoke these guys now. So honestly, I could see myself just taking instant entry here. Leave a little bit of breathing room probably, and target those Asia lows here. Ooh, what? Yo, this, I'm not gonna lie, this would have been a stop out here on the live, so I'm gonna just close that position. Not gonna make that count. I'm gonna count this one as a loss. Yeah, I would leave breathing room, but this would have tapped me out for spreads for sure. I don't trade like NQ. I don't trade futures that much. So I mainly just trade in NAS, and it does have decent spread. So this stop loss would have for sure faded. And it wouldn't have worked anyway, so we're gonna move to my stop loss here anyway. Okay, let us go to the next London session. Quickly I know that I cannot use the higher time frame, so I will not. We try to navigate price here. A major high here. We are accumulating. Okay, let's see what we can do. So overall, what I'm mainly looking at right now is the fact that we are actually trending quite bullishly. So we're gonna probably want to smack some people out of their long positions for us to then probably continue to the upside. I personally think. Let's keep an eye at what price is going to be doing. I'm gonna watch those levels from yesterday specifically, because we know that there are going to be stop losses there. And by now, I think those people from the Asian session are most likely out, so I don't see the need for that to be liquidated. Might be the same with the people from the London session, like those who managed to squeeze out an entry probably have their stop losses at break even, right? So right now we are forming liquidity here, which to me indicates that we're likely going to go back for that and then indeed go lower. So I'm going to wait for a potential liquidation up here. The only one I really see where there is significance is going to be the London Open. And then my target would be the low here from the New York session. It could dig deeper than that, right? Okay, so we immediately liquidated, so no entry there. Let's get rid of this. I like this, right? I would love to just go long here, but the stop loss would be too wide, so I'm not gonna do it. And that's why I love the 1 minute. So now we're gonna have to wait for a re-entry opportunity, which we might actually get. Building up this liquidity here. I'm gonna set a long here already, and with this we can easily target these highs right here. And I'm thinking at this time we might just see this move in the New York session actually. Let's see, what is this gonna do? I hope this is not gonna sweep that. Doesn't seem to be. That's the last thing we're going to want to see. Sweep there. Oh, this is awesome. I love this. Yes, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so always looking at the reaction that we would get here. We don't really get one, so that's pretty good, which means that we are running through where I was thinking the majority of the liquidity would be. So that's perfect. No need for us to reverse then. The levels that I'm currently looking at are this one. And possibly, I'm being optimistic here, this one, where I could see myself taking re-entries. We'll see. Need to see some confluences first. All right, so here, cannot really manage my stop loss anywhere else than below here. So given that price is so volatile right now, I'm actually going to try and squeeze out another long position. Stop loss below this low. Same target as before, which is a lower probability trade, so to speak. But doesn't mean that we cannot take it. Yo, this is nice. So now we are creating relative equal highs. Let me quickly see. Is there a point where I could enter? I cannot manage my stop loss anywhere. So, all right, those were these trades, and I could have probably targeted this. Yes, I should have targeted that. And then now probably we might reverse. Session is over for me anyway. Let's see. Just blasting upwards. Perfect. Next day. Next session. Session. Okay, so this day might just be a day where we will just be pushing up, right? I like this because we are now trapping ICT traders. I like that a lot. We have a possible sweep here. Let me see what the next candle does. Yeah, I like this. I cannot really set ATP, so I'm going to just smack this to around 10R and then I'll see. Definitely not going to be able to catch such a move, but I like to join the market long here. And now it's basically, yeah, we just have to wait and see what the New York session is going to bring us, I suppose. So I do like this as well. We're building quite a bit of liquidity here. So if we can take that out again, actually, might be interested in potential longs. I could manage my stop below this level, right? Yeah, let's try and squeeze out a position here. This one could just as well, given the imbalances, of course, could just as well run lower to my original stop loss here. Let's see. Should take this out. Yeah. I'm not really a big fan of these moves right now. I'm not thinking we'll get stopped out, but I'm thinking we should probably take partials right near this high. Potential re-entry here. Honestly, I might just close full here. Closing this one and this one. All right. I'm not really going to trade anymore. Just want to see what price is going to do if my analysis here is correct. Aha. And that's why I love my 15-minute trade. Look at how far I need to zoom out to be able to see what the market is going to do and why it does it. That's just silly, man. Okay, let's go to the next session. I don't know how many more I'm going to do, but I kind of want like a massive trade, right? Like I want to do one more massive trade for you guys because I know that you love to watch these sessions. So we now know, I mean, my students will know this is now a protected high. So we can definitely take trades off of this protected high. Up until a specific level. I'm not going to hint too much, but let's see what we get. This is not nice. This is not fun because now we cannot use this anymore. It's no longer relevant because of the buildup we had here. And I also just noticed this, so now I'm thinking we're actually gonna break the upside with what I'm seeing right here. No real. I could have probably taken a long somewhere over here, but let's see if we can get a new potential entry. I like this. I'm gonna take a long from here. And now this is a smart money trap, of course. So a lot of smart money traders are going to be looking at that. This stop loss might actually be a little bit too tight. I don't know. It'll be a little bit too tight. We'll see. It could still come back. at London lunchtime as well. With this liquidation here, we could see enough power to actually take all of this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move my stop loss to break even, not to risk losing this specific position right here. So, yeah, there we go, breaking even. I do like this though, because now what do? You can already see it. We're creating relative equal lows, and I love those. I'm still interested, but I'm having trouble deciding where my stop loss should be. I'm just gonna pick this. Probably target these highs right here. Perfect. Now we should see a reaction where we trap the supply and demand / SMC traders. And now we should also trap some of the ICT traders here, because we ran above relative equal highs. They neglect the fact that there's liquidity there because they're too mechanical. We're trying to short right here. It's unfortunate. This is unfortunate. What am I missing? Why did we already liquidate this? I don't like this. I don't know. Honestly, this is like too good to be true, right? This specific move, like this is picture perfect for, again, the ICT and SMC traders. The really smooth reaction. So I'm still thinking we're gonna see bullish pressure. Oh yeah, it's still at that position there. Doesn't really matter. I still think it holds significance, but we could get stopped out here. All right, so now the obvious stuff has paused, right? So what happened here? Let me quickly explain. First, we made a lot of the smart money concept ICT traders take some shorts. We stopped them out, but they're still watching this point of interest, especially the ICT traders, and then also like the SMC traders who want to revenge trade and basically take another short off of like a premium level. So now we stopped them out again, which to me means that the market is likely ready to actually reverse lower, right? And that's what I'm going to try and capitalize on. I don't really need to see much confirmation here, so it's nice. Let's see if this candle wants to refill the imbalance. And if it does, then I'm ready for like shorts. And we know what time it is, right? We know how much we can target right here. I think especially like previous day lows, like this New York session low right here is a very plausible target. This really sucks. It mitigated this imbalance right here and then continued. I'm gonna quickly have a drink here. Damn, and low fee while backtesting is actually so nice. All right, so we missed a move. Let's see if we can potentially grab a nice little re-entry, shall we? We already have one building up, I would like to say. So we had a sweep right here, probably on the 1 minute. We also rebalanced some of that imbalance, which fueled the move lower. We didn't take out any lows anymore. We induced relative equal lows. Now, as we can see, we are building this. So we're probably going to try and get people to buy, which means that we can actually start to look for nice little shorts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put it like at 50-50 of this imbalance for a decent sized stop loss, 16, what is that point? And then target the lows. I'm like a Forex trader mainly, right? So I use pips, you know. But this, yes, this can work everywhere. Filled. I'm also going to leave this order for now. perhaps there is imbalance here on the 1 minute that we don't know about, which we need to rebalance, because now, take a look here, building up some liquidity. But then again, we're also building up quite a bit of liquidity right here. So yeah. There we go. Moving lower quite a bit. I already see what they're doing. So now what we know is that probably a lot of these guys, the smart money concept traders, the supply and demand traders, the support and resistance traders, all of these guys very interested in longs right now. So we're probably going to see a little bit of a fake move, and we could catch trades off of this, but not outside of a session, of course. The spreads are just not favorable, so we don't do that. Now this right here seems like it could be the sweep that fuels the move lower, but of course that's just speculation because we're not in like kill zone. I really am loving what is setting up right now, so you can all see this, right? And we had this sweep right here. Oh my god, this could actually be... This could be a juicy trade. This could be the juicy trade that we've been waiting for. And then our target, of course, the other side here, because then we took out the main liquidity. And my entry is not just, might look refined. It's not even refined at this point, right? Let's see if it actually works out before I start bragging. It might actually be gone without us, guys. No, okay. This is perfect. So what it is doing is it's sweeping right here, and then right now it's building relative equal highs. So this is perfect. But honestly, I would much rather enter right here. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to have the same stop loss. And usually how I would approach this, I would go like half risk in the live environments. But it could be that we just take out this low and then shoot up, right? It could be that there is no more need for us to take this out, because the previous day liquidity has already been mitigated. So we'll see. Let's just set this one as well. And we might either have 2 losing trades or 2 winning trades, or a perfect entry, a not so perfect entry. We'll see. Ooh, yes. This is nice. Let's see. This build-up is just too perfect. You know, we're running into profits already, so just try to make this a really big one. When everything is obvious, when all the stars align, that's when you gotta risk big. I don't do that in the live markets. I have a very strict management approach, of course, because I do have emotions when I work with money. Any trader who says that there are no emotions is wrong. That's why you manage risk. We're not traders, we're risk managers, right? The price is going very nicely. By the way, I'm going to show you something funny right now. So if you look at the chart, and this is just going to be speculation, I hope that this actually works out. But my data, I know my data, right? We should see a fake reaction here, and to a very specific level. So where's this draw tool? I was using it like here. So I'm thinking we're going to fake people into sells here, right? I'm going to leave my order that I have open right here. I'm going to leave that on. OBS just stopped responding for a second, but I hope we're still here. I'm stopped out. I am stopped out. That's afforded. But here is that fake reaction. Now, a lot of people start to panic because, oh no, we didn't take out this level just yet. But yeah, we can actually take longs off of that. Of course, I don't really have enough detail to do that, I believe. Take out this low, we should run. These are relative equal lows. And there we go. That is really nice. So we had all of these trades actually worked out now. Alrighty, I think that has been enough for me for right now. It's always fun to do this, but to me, honestly, like I have data on everything, so there's no real need for me to continuously do this, especially not like in the past. I like to use my my recent dates to build my edge a little bit stronger to current activities, right? Let's jump to the analytics here. A 95% win rate. Let's go. Did we actually lose a trade? Ah, yes, that last one. Oh, that's so sad. Like, if I wouldn't have like tried to play around with that, then that one we would have actually hit a 100% win rate. That's crazy. So 66% gain in a matter of, we start on Wednesday 13th and we stopped on Thursday the 21st. Those were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trading days. So in 7 trading days and in 20 trades, we actually managed to make 66.5%. We had a 95% win rate with an average RR of around 7. So that is very good. And I think the biggest trade was 26R. That's very nice. So yeah, all of this was by risking 0.5% by using very simple concepts. Very simple concepts that my students will know. I trade the same every single day. I do these outlooks every single day with a 90% accuracy rating. It's nothing to hide here, guys. I mean, it is what it is. Don't let anyone tell you that results like these are impossible. They are not impossible. There are in fact people doing these. Am I pulling these in the live markets consistently? No, of course not. Like, I trade with a certain amount of capital, which, I mean, I could trade like this, but I don't want to. I just want to trade one session. If I have one trade and I'm making enough money, I'm done, because what else is going to be the difference between working full time versus, you know, just trading a few hours a day, taking a few trades a day, making some money, and that's it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Leave a comment. You can always join the free Discord community, by the way. I'm pretty active there. Everyone is pretty active there. Always fun. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in that Discord server. I only accept friend requests on Discord, by the way, from people that are actually in the server and that I've seen typing there. Again, I do have a mentorship. Currently, I'm full, right? I have the maximum amount of students that I allow for this mentorship, which is private, which is calls and stuff. But you can apply for the waiting list if you're interested in that. If you want to learn more about these type of things and really start building your own model, have your own style, because all of this is my own style that I basically built with the stuff that I teach in the course. Of course, you're not going to be able, I'm not going to lie, it's not going to be a smack of the fingers and you've got it figured out. No, it's going to take some work. It's going to take hard work to get close to these type of results, right? Which is very obvious. But it can be done with that content for sure. I see a lot of other members doing the same, actually. So yeah, I hope to see you in the Discord server. Thank you so much for watching, guys.